All right, let me clear this off, and we will start. PYT. Jack Sam's. Looking for the Red Sox, huh? Martin, I'm glad your mail day arrived after what? I mean, you might have set the record. What was it? 3 months floating around America with the post office? Somehow they always arrive. I tell people, don't panic. Like, it'll either end up back here or to your house. I mean, it's legit extremely, extremely, extremely rare that a package just goes completely missing. So I'm glad to see that was returned to you or arrived to you. And everything was in good condition, right? Lost 2 of your what? Post office? Not from me, right? I mean, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I would remember if packages got completely lost. You know, I mean, that's what I do for a living. It's it's the most important thing we do. And I can't think of any cases where a package just completely fell off the face of the earth and never arrived. I do remember it happening, but that was like when we first started way about 6 years ago. 7 years ago. It was right around Christmas time. A couple packages, from what I was told, never arrived. You never know if the tracking just did an update and they got it. I don't know. Doubt that. The post office thing, you know, I drop off a lot of stuff, and they said, you know, you can just put an order in and they'll come by and pick it up. I was like, no. I'm not having someone drive, you know, pick up all these cards and then take them back to the place. And no way. I'm not deviating from what I've had a good system with for 7 years. Oh, that's the worst, Amy. $2.50. I mean, we've had, over the years, I'm sure there's been mix-ups like that, but we've never had a card package just be like, I mean, Martin's was looking, it was going to be like that. Just fell off the face of the earth, vanished. Tracking stopped, no updates. I don't even know, Martin, did the tracking even update, or did it just show up at your house? Like, does it show delivered on tracking? Oh, that sucks, Amy. Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past somebody to send it to somebody else's house and play that game like, oh man, it got sent to the wrong house. Did you actually look? Did they send you did the tracking state your address? I don't trust anybody nowadays. Man, I'm getting hungry. You guys talking about salty fries. JD's out at In-N-Out Burger. Monty Harrison. Any new dudes here? Low Flow's not that, you know, brand new. Adam F could be a brand new dude. Matty S with the Royals could be a brand new dude. What's up, guys? Thanks for being here. Hope you're enjoying your night, Adam. There he is. Adam F could be a new dude. Maybe he loves the Marlins and just is excited about this Monty Harrison card. I know, Aim. There's people. They're just con artists. Facebook is riddled with that crap. I hate Facebook. I'm so sick and tired of seeing people crying about getting ripped off on Facebook. And they have this long, like, all the text messages and everything. They want to post it on the Facebook. I unsubscribed from so many of those groups. For a while there, it was kind of entertaining to read about all this stuff and guys yelling at each other and stuff. But then it's like, why am I wasting my time reading this? Well, he said he sent it. Well, where's the tracking, Amy? Where's the tracking? It's very simple. It's very simple. You know what I mean? Like, hey, where's my tracking? If they can't provide you tracking that says it left and it has updates, they're lying. It's like the easiest thing to do. $2.50, Ian Anderson. Here's a Josh Donaldson. He's a Minnesota Twin. I like it, his green shimmery style. I wish you all could be here for the grand opening of the shop. No tracking. No tracking. Okay. What a good dude. Sorry that happened to you, Amy. That pisses me off. Justin, it's gonna be a grand opening weekend. But Saturday, I would love it if you could be here, Justin. Saturday the 17th, we're doing the ribbon cutting at 12 noon with the city. Sometimes the mayor comes out, but that's usually during the week. Ours is on a Saturday, so if the mayor of Elgin comes, great. If he doesn't, I honestly don't care. David Ortiz, Big Poppy to 50. Come on, Red Sox. Who was asking for the Red Sox auto? He's freaking out right now. Jack Sam, you have the Red Sox. Why are you asking to buy Red Sox cards? You have them. I don't get it. Or did I miss something? Look at that. That's how you do it. I swear I saw Jack Sam say, hey, maybe that was in the BOGO. He was looking to buy Red Sox cards. I get it now. Dumbbreaker blonde moment. Yeah, Justin, you have about 30 minutes. I'll set the table up for you. You can sign. Well, I'm trying to get a Chicago Bears Super Bowl champion. But these guys are, it's not like a normal world. Normally, they would book every and anything. Yeah, I'll do it. Now they're like, social distancing questions. How many people? They got all these restrictions that they'll do and won't do. Which I understand. Kind of. Yo, what up, Leeds? Please be autoed. Oh, Dylan Carlson to 150. Get Rizzo, I said. I should listen to some Jerky Boys. It's been 20 years. They are starting up a new Crank Yankers. I should fly one lucky winner in from TSB in for the grand opening. That'd be kind of cool. One lucky winner. I will fly you in. Of course, with flight stay, that'd probably cost me $800. They get VIP treatment here, grand opening weekend. Behind the scenes. You could probably maybe sit here and open up some cards. There is Sam Huff. He is a Ranger, numbered to 300. Huffing in a puffin'. Jojo Romero, 99. Yo, what up, Neil? Did we move Absolute to tomorrow night, dudes? We got to move that to tomorrow night. There was a spot left in basketball. Did somebody get it? For sellout bonuses? Lots of good breaks tonight. Wildcard Matt. Finest. What else did we do? Contenders. We're going to do a... By request, we're going to do a... Contenderisms. Dope. Thanks, Tyson. Ooh, who took the last spot? Well, we're going to run sellout bonus when I start the breaks tomorrow night because I like to be able to look around the shop, find some cool stuff, make it good, do it right. I don't want to rush it at the end of the night. I think there was a Contender-isms, Keneal, but they might have taken it. Another Ken Herbeck. Apparently they called up old Ken Herbeck and said, hey man, you want to make a few G's? Need you to sign some cards. Okay. Miggy, Detroit. Rock and Roll City, number to 250. Put that over there with the parallel love. Alec Boehm and Michael Trout. Oh, thanks. Cool. Reason I ask is lately the last spot that's been closing out breaks has led to the big team, which led to the big hits. So I'm seeing if that theme will continue. $1.99. I'm liking the format that Topps has done where they have the auto and then the backwards card is the parallel numbered card. That's great for a breaker. Whoa. Yo, what up, Brandon? Andy Young. He's a Diamondback, isn't he? Yes, he is. Zach Greinke is an Astro. And he's pretty good. Number to 175 here, Zach Greinke. Ryan Mountcastle. Bryce. And Miggy. Miggy. That's Twiggy from Buck Rogers. Starting to get breaker thumb. What if this was autoed? It's green 125. Well, that sounds dope, Tyson. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny to me. We have one more break to do tonight, Contenderisms. We moved the Absolute till tomorrow night. That's kind of slow to go. It's a Panini product, baseball. We'll have the sellout bonus list run tomorrow night to win some bonus items. You have something to look forward to. I'll be back here in the morning. I'm going to open up the shop on the first time we've been open on a Saturday in forever. I didn't even used to have the shop open on Larkin Avenue on Saturdays. But here I got to be open on Saturdays. It's a little different over here. So I'll be here at 9 in the morning. If you want to come by, come on over. I'll have some zombie dust for breakfast. Alejandro Kirk, number to 150. Martin requested contenderisms, and he probably fell asleep. Nice. Dylan Carlson again. Base auto. Still good for the Cardinals. And Justin O. Where's this dude at? What's up, Justin? Justin O could be a brand new dude. Could be first time here, and he could turn into a 7-year veteran like some of you in here. It starts with one break. Much better than Angel Dust, Neil. Similar in some fashion, but different in many others. Number to 250. I do have some zombie dust here in the house, in the TSP fridge. I'll bust one out on the air one night. Do you guys remember when Howard and Robin and all them used to get drunk? Maybe they still do. They would get hammered on the morning show. Oh, there he is. It's a brand new dude. What's up? Welcome. Hope you're having a good time. You been watching all night, or you just tune in for your break? Justin, now that I got you on the line, see, how did you get here? Where did you come from? Referral, YouTube search, Google search. I'd like to know how you arrived at the semi-famous Top Shelf Breaks. Silver Tua? Oh, your second one. Okay, dope. Oh, good, man. I love hearing that. It's a really, 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 really good beer. They nailed it. 32,000? Seriously? Max Kepler, number to 300. Local-ish. Well, thanks. Yeah, I do appreciate that. I'm in Elgin. Where are you? I was going to guess Springfield. It's the only other far distant city I could think of. Besides, like, Rockford. Christian Javier. Houston Astros. Number 299. Cardinals fan, eh? I had a Cardinals fan come in today to the shop. He said I should go to a game in St. Louis. I would like it. The Shining of Psych. Well, I was going to say I'm pretty in tune with, you know, the regulars around here and the support that they give and show. Now the difference is sometimes if they disappear for a couple months, I kind of may lose track. But most people are very what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent and regular. Tyson, this is dope. If you got your ears on, Tyson, you're watching the Shining episode of Psych. Isn't Louis Gossett Jr. in that? I think Louis Gossett Jr. is in that Psych episode of the Shining one. They also, I think they reference, it's just weird, they talk about Rosemary's Baby a lot in it, too. It's pretty dope. Very dope episode. Bobby Dalback. Boston again! That's our dude, Jack Sam. Oh, you're an attention whore. I mean, at first I thought it was Martin that typed that. That was a total Martin comment there. I forget what Louis Gossett Jr. Isn't Louis Gossett Jr. in that one? George Springer 250. They do have $50 parking unless you take in the Metro train to downtown and then you take the red line up to Wrigleyville for like $3. All told, public transit under $20. Probably under 10 if you do it right. And what's up with all the Rosemary's Baby references? Kind of good writing. Very, very good show. Yep. There's also a bus that goes from Michigan Avenue. I used to take the bus up. The number... Damn, if I could really think about it. My commute every day, I used to live in Wrigleyville. So my commute was from Wrigleyville. I'd take the bus that goes right down Lakeshore, gets off on Michigan Avenue. And then I would take Michigan Avenue up. And I had to go to the West Loop, so I'd take Michigan Avenue up, get off at like Randolph. And then from there, I would take... Oh my God! Numbered to 10, Michael Trout. Who cares about my travels in the city when I'm pulling Mike MF and Trout? Who bought him? Mel K. Numbered to 10, Michael Trout. We'll take that.
Outstanding.
You win.
You win, Melcorb. Where are you? Come claim your Mike Trout die cut to 10. I was just talking about these earlier in the other case. I kept seeing all these die cuts. Didn't even get any that were numbered. And now we just pulled this Michael J. Trout. Number to 10. That's got to be worth a G or more. Mike Trout, the only man who's in his 100th season playing baseball. And his cards still demand thousands of dollars. Casey Mize, 75. Yeah, that's a beauty there. In all the years, I probably have only pulled a dozen or so Mike Trout autos, believe it or not. That's how rare they are. You feel like he's, he is in every Topps product. He's a flagship player. But you do not see Mike Trout autos all the time. It's like, where are they then? There's probably not Mike Trout's number to 199 of that, Number to 300, Clark Schmidt. Where's Tyson at? I have done opulence, yes, but I don't think there's any opulence out right now. Well, that's very specific. No, I do not have any opulence. That is a very specific request. I will have opulence when it comes out for this current season. Hey, Tyson. You got your ears on? He's probably watching. Yeah, Opulence NBA. I don't know when it's coming out. I've been out of Opulence for a long time. That's just not something I rebuy. Tyson, did you realize, do you know why they, that's why I was asking earlier, do you know why all the Rosemary's Baby references? The neighbors in that episode are the Pharaohs. The neighbor family, they're the Pharaohs. And you know who played Rosemary and Rosemary's Baby? Mia Farrow. Bet you didn't know that. Tristan McKenzie. There's Tanner. I don't buy it because I have dozens of other new releases that come out that I have to sell in front of that. The amount of money that you spend on buying a case of Opulence and then what you sell it for, you're really not going to make any money. I'm not the type of place where I increase the prices on stuff just so I can make money. I sell it on the new releases. Oh, Brandon, that sounds perfect. We went to a place called Urban Air over the weekend, last weekend already. Urban Air is a place where they have trampolines for the kids and ball pits and like just a lot of fun stuff to do for the kids. They run around. It's an indoor complex, and they had a snack bar. I love hitting up snack bars. I get excited about it. That's why I was really excited to go. And they made their food fresh to order. So I ordered a soft pretzel. That thing came back. I mean, it tasted like it was from the Ritz-Carlton or something. It had like a little bit of flavoring of garlic in it. Delicious. So I'm like, well, I went the 1 week with my son, my youngest, and then we went back last weekend. I said, well, let me try these little waffle fry things. The waffle fries at Urban Air, I'm not kidding. You wouldn't know the difference thinking that they're being served at a fancy steakhouse. They were made fresh to order. They had sea salt on top of them. I was really impressed. I thought it was actually kind of funny. Because usually that stuff sucks. It's just for kids. There's no thought put into it. Here they bring out these dope baked brown freaking waffle fries. Well, there's still 2 boxes left. Come on, Brandon. You've been here enough times. You know, it's difficult to start saying stuff like that until the break is over. But I know you guys say that because you're hoping that you're reversing your mojo, that it's going to make something come out. Which has happened. It has happened. Someone says, man, why did I buy the Tigers? And then here comes the Miguel Cabrera Gold 10 Auto. Fernando Taddy, 125. Christopher Lee, thanks for asking. She is doing as best as she can do. I mean, she still doesn't have full mobility to walk. I mean, she can get up and, like, navigate through the house if she needed to. But they go to the beach still, and they go see my sister and the grandkids. And my mom's, like, a super, super positive, stubborn fighter type. But it helps. I'm so glad they live in Florida. Because if they didn't live in Florida, and they had, you know, cold winters and stuff, it's just not good for your spirits. So we got her this, it's basically a beach chair with these big wheels on it. And you can wheel her out to the beach. All right, Tyson, have a good night. And she can sit at the beach, which is great. She just loves to sit at the beach in the ocean, and who doesn't? But that's her thing. She loves the beach, the ocean. Oh, she's getting around. Yeah, I saw her. I went down there in a couple weeks. A couple weeks ago. When was that? 2 months ago? We went to the beach. We went shopping. That's all I ever wanted. When all that happened last year, all I was like, just wanted us to be together again and go shopping and hang out. And that's what we did. Planning on coming here for Thanksgiving. Planning on having her be here for Thanksgiving. She wants to see the store, which I can understand. There's Jazz Chisholm. 75. James Karinchak. Rare Indians hit. Indians person. Evan Hayes is like, dope. I got an auto. Well, that's a common theme. You live very, very close to the beach, so you probably only go there when friends and family come to visit, right? You take them to the beach. That's like living here in Chicago. Now that I moved out of the city limits, I never really go into the city. The only time I go into the city is people want to go to a Cubs game or see Michigan Avenue or see the sights, see the Sears Tower, tour that. But everyone's like, man, don't you go down to Michigan Avenue and go shopping and go get Chicago pizza downtown? And no, I don't. Now, when people come to visit, I take them to see the Bean. I take them to all the hot spots that they want to see. The museum, campus, Wrigley Field. Get them some Italian beef. Do the whole thing. The whole touristy wrap. And you probably do the same thing when they come to town. You take them to the hot beaches and show them the sights of Santa Barbara, which is absolutely beautiful. Brandon's having the time of his life. I don't know. Let's just give him some Super Mario music. Die cut trout. It's not numbered to 10 though. Here's a 199 Fernando. There's Tyler. He is a red. Followed by an Aaron. 250. I'm not really a big buyer of cards. That's not my business model. I know there's a lot of guys that own shops. They just buy. I'm pretty selective of what I buy. I'm here to sell hobby boxes and memorabilia and singles. Damn, dude, Curtis Granderson. Your whole retirement savings was $60? Well, I don't know whether to be flattered that you chose to spend your very last bottom $60 that you own here at Top Shelf Breaks. I don't know whether to be flattered or feel bad. That's one of the two. Like, of all the places, you're like, I got $60 left to my name. My entire retirement is here. I'm going to push that button. I'm going to buy in Chris's break with my last $60 to my name. I mean, so that, that kind of, I should be a little flattered maybe that you chose me, chose us. Right, Neil. I know. Nick Solak, number to 99. Yeah, I buy Brendan Cooks to 99s. And Jalen Hurts. I started buying Jalen Hurts, you know, when his first cards started coming out after college. And I talk about him all the time on the air, saying, man, I'm buying Hurts. I'm buying Hurts. Y'all should be buying Hurts. He hasn't done a whole lot yet, but he seems to be a topic of the conversation out there. Yet just another second-year rookie we're looking forward to seeing how they play. Not to mention the rookies from 2021. It's going to be a wonderful football season. There is Joey, number to 300. Where do you live, MMG? What city are you in? All right, last box for our Superfractor. I still have that dope 101 Jalen Hurts with the Nike logo in the background. The Jumpman one. Good fat cat. Oh, you're in Albany. Don't they have card shows up there? Seems like that would be a good market for card shows. Last box. Let's get a Superfractor. For Brandon, since he spent his last $60 to his name. It is odd, though. Where are the Tigers in this? Number to 50, Keibert Ruiz. Dodgers. Look, Casey Mize rookie card. You're rich. Will Smith. I loved him in iRobot. Jacob Cronenworth is a Padre. I feel like Topps has used that photo a lot of times. And that's what the second case of the night looks like, dudes.